The ABCs of the Cosmere, Episode 2. B. B is for Baedo Mishram. Baedo Mishram is one of Odium's 9 unmade. She is mainly seen as an antagonist in the current time, but she desired peace between the humans and singers. Unfortunately, due to the nature of humans, she did not believe it to be a possible reality unless they were controlled. Although misguided, she was well-intentioned, wanting what was best for Roshar, and was not a fan of Ray's. This is in no small part due to Ray's viewing the singers as nothing more than a pawn for his battle against Honor. She even went to Honor without Odium's knowledge and tried to broker peace. However, she ended up being nothing more than a pawn in a battle between gods. In an attempt to supplant Ray's, she located the Well of Control, a perpendicularity, and took control of it. The power that was inside of it saw Mishram as an even better match than Ray's and desired to be taken up by her. This allowed Mishram to hold the power at the well longer than someone like Vin or Rashik. During this time, she was something more than a sliver, but also not quite a shard. She was able to give the singers forms of power and connect to, quote-unquote, all who belong to Roshar. This connection was so strong that she connected to the very soul of Roshar, becoming one with the rhythms. While this was occurring, the power of Odium and the vessel Rays were at odds. The power wanted to escape the Rosharan system, but Rays desperately wanted to hold on to the power. Mishram, locating the Well of Control and using its power, threatened that. Fearing what would happen to Roshar if he and Odium were to have a direct conflict, Honor used this to strike a deal. Honor and his Radiance would deal with Mishram, and Odium would only battle Honor in a contest of champions, sparing Roshar from a conflict between shards. And so, Mishram was trapped in a gemstone and hidden in the spiritual realm. However, due to the connection Baedo Mishram had formed with Roshar, this had consequences that the Radiance, and maybe even Honor, were unaware of. All of the singers that had been joined with Mishram lost their connection to Roshar, creating slave form. This also caused broken radiant oaths to create dead eyes and a discordant tone to rip through the planet's rhythms. These side effects continued until Mishram was released by the combined efforts of Renarin and Relaine, after which the dead eyes began to heal, and as quoted by Dalinar, a long-lasting discordant note vibrating the soul of Roshar in the most terrible of ways was finally extinguished. If you have any specific questions about Baedo Mishram, leave a comment down below and I will do my best to answer them.